Hey everyone, it's me, Baby Girl, and I'm about to give you a pick a pile reading based off of the full moon in Virgo. We're going to see the messages that the moon wants to relate. Check the description box below and pick a pile so we can get started. Pile 1. So, off the bat for you, the moon wants to tell you that during this transit, it'll be clearing up a lot of disappointments and things that weren't working out in your past. If you felt like you didn't know the right steps or there was a lot of fear on the next few steps that you should take, there's going to be a lot of clarity. It seems like you're having a bit of an identity crisis or maybe imposter syndrome, in the sense where you're not really necessarily achieving the things that you really fully want to achieve, and you're questioning if that's possible. Can I bring this in? Can I have this cup of victory that I want? And you really can. Spirit also wants you to really look at the things that you are going for. We might think that we want this, and then when we actually get it, we're like, this is not healthy or conducive. So always make sure that when you're attracting or bringing something or working towards something, that it is in your best interest and it is divinely guided. It's good to just throw out the affirmation, infinite intelligence. If this isn't for me, please show me. Infinite intelligence always guides the way. Sorry, I can't speak all of a sudden. But there is something coming in for you that's going to be amazing, that's going to feel good, that's going to feel fresh, and it is going to feel like success. I think that is the key reminder here, is that you are successful, you're going to be successful, and it is not about what you're doing. It's just about right now holding in that energy, understanding the truth about yourself and who you are. You dictate who you are, not other people, So really remember, relax, and breathe during this full moon in Virgo. Pile 1, that has been your reading. If you liked it, please hit the like button. And if you didn't, pile number 2, your reading is about walking away from things that don't serve you, and stop waiting on things to come through that you know aren't going to happen, in the sense of people that haven't treated you with respect, jobs that weren't there for you, just about being emotionally met. And if you're not being satisfied or being valued at where you are, get out of there and move on. You have been given the clarity through your anxiety and the answer. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like you were freaking out about something, and Spirit kind of gave you the right move. Like, they were like, okay, so get out of this situation. And it seems like you're having this battle on, like, but should I stay and kind of work through this? Like, maybe the situation can change, or should I just stay and or walk away and honor your feelings, because the change that is coming has to be something that you do. There isn't anything that's going to come out of the situation that you're waiting and that you're disappointed in. That has been a very clear message for you, pile number 2. So please, during this Virgo full moon, just take into consideration that you matter and that this is bringing about balance in your life. If you hear that little ding ding in the back, that's just my cat with her toy, and I apologize. But till next time, if you like this reading, please hit the like. If you want a personal reading with me, please check the description box below, and have a great one. Bye. Pile number 3, what the full moon in Virgo wants you to focus on is your finances. What you're receiving, what's coming in, and what you are spending it on. Very, 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 very importantly, what you're spending it on, because it is something that's affecting your foundation. I think you could be saving a lot more money, or there is something that is such a money sinker that you're not realizing. So go through those bank statements, check that Venmo, and even if it's something where you're like eating out too much, or you're having a bit one too many rounds at the bar, like try to flirt with somebody to get some of that covered. I say it in jest, but there's something about it being there needing to be a balance with your spending and your finances, and you being completely honest with where that is going, because I feel like it is not really giving you the outcome that you're expecting, right? So for example, let's say you're like, I really need to get this X designer whatever for this event because I need to look hot, right? And it's like $300. You know, that dress that you think or shirt that it's gonna make you look hot is probably not even as that lit as you think it is. It's one of those things, like kind of being like confused, like you thought you ate but you really aren't eating actually, and now you're not eating at all because you just spent all your money on stuff that is frivolous when you should have been more like compactful and mindful about where it is going and why. There just seems to be like this output of this resource and not really receiving what you're expecting, or like that gratification. There you go, boom. It's like this instant gratification, but this long-term disappointment. It's like overspending kind of vibes over here. Like really having to just for a second take it down, pull it back, and look at your finances. Also, if you're receiving something or you're in between jobs, to really look at the mindset that you're in and what you're attracting. We have the Five of Swords come out twice. So this is about gaslighting. You can be gaslighting yourself in a negative sense or gaslighting in a negative. Gaslighting is negative. But I mean, like, maybe you are more talented or more qualified for things that you think you are. Thus, that's affecting your train of thought and how you are kind of navigating certain opportunities. And in the opposite sense, where it's like you think, like, you know, just literally gaslighting, like, you know that things aren't really going the way you want them to go, but you're kind of pretending like these issues aren't there. Again, this also, all of it has to do with the root and finances and material. So if you're waiting on something to come in, really look at how you can wait better. Which sounds silly, like how can you wait better? Like, what? You can't control the wait time, but you can control your energy and what you do with it. So are you gonna just check your phone every 2 seconds, or are you gonna like read a book? You know, I think there's just ways that we can deal with it. And if it's something larger, obviously, like our energy and the things that we affirm behind it, or even just distracting ourselves with other tasks that can be beneficial, towards the goal. So that's been kind of a lot, pile number 3. So just to sum it up, be aware of your finances during this Virgo full moon. Really double check back, because you might also be receiving a huge bonus or something that's going to come in that's going to really shock you and help you. But also it just seems like there is something that's you're sinking your money into that is not worth it, and it's going to cause you, or it is causing you stress in the long run. And you have a hand in everything. So all of these things are in your control. So it's just giving budget and restriction, which is kind of up the alley with Virgo and, their analytical ways. Pile number 3, that's been your reading. If you like the reading, please hit the like. If you want a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great one. Enjoy this full moon, everyone.